shackles off him. Poor sod can't eat proper.
Dunno, not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zericania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
Hey nerds, welcome to our Play or Pass series. I'm your host, Joe Tweeton, and each week we pull out new titles from the Xbox Game Pass vault, take them for a spin and give you our first impressions on said title. And at the end of every video, I leave you with a stamp of Play or Pass. Guys, welcome to Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. Guys, this title is a role-playing video game developed by CD Projekt Red, the same folks that developed the Witcher series, and it is a spin-off of the Witcher video game franchise, of course. This acts as a standalone single-player component for Gwent, the Witcher card game. Now, I already seen and heard the themes of cards being played for this, so we'll have to wait and see, but currently it's out on all platforms, the Switch, Xbox, PS4, Windows, and it says it's a digital collectible card game. So, I have not played Gwent, I apologize, but I know friends out there that I have that have. So, I'm going in blind, this is going to be my first taste. Let's check out Thronebreaker. You know the drill. Let's get to it. Alright, looks like we got 3 difficulty settings. Adventurer. People want to sit back, relax, enjoy the story with the option to skip battles. Option to skip battles? I don't know. Battle Hardened for players seeking a moderate challenge and an impactful story. And Bone Breaker for players familiar with Gwent and ready to put their skills to the test. Now, I like that easy mode doesn't automatically skip battles, but it gives you the option if you're new to this. Now guys, I just told you I've never played Gwent, so I will go for the easy mode, Adventurer, just so I can get a taste for how this game plays. Let's jump in.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm's sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Neve, queen of the twin realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Neve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
Okay, this is cool. We've got quite a bit of storytelling here in between, I'm guessing, the card playing aspect of it. So let's keep diving in. I like the art style already. If I like this enough, it might make me go check out Gwent.
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so.
It's cool. These guys have a cel-shaded, two-dimensional quality to them, but their faces are definitely like animated, as almost with a 2D feel. The bodies, sorry, correction, are a little more 3D, I guess. It's very cool looking, though. I like
the
it.
strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Ooh, a little bit of multiple choice here. I could be disappointed, or I could try to calm him down. You know what, my character, this queen, is supposed to be fearless. But I'm gonna calm him down diplomatically.
Steady, Caldwell. Come now. Deep breath. All right. Speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Lochran. We waited for nightfall to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, Your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Huh. Welcome to the Thronebreaker tutorial. Before embarking on your adventure, you should get acquainted with basic game mechanics. I agree. You can control your character by using the left stick. Follow the cobblestone road to reach the next stage of your journey. So this is cool. There's a 3D element here, but I also feel like it's not to scale. It's almost like when you're free traveling on like the older Final Fantasy games, and the world map would be smaller than your character, but you would still physically crawl your character across the map to simulate the idea of traveling. It says you will expand your army throughout the game, but to do so you must collect the following types of resources: gold, wood, and recruits. While on the road you can find useful items and even new companions who will support you in battle. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map and complete side quests. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map and complete side... Okay. So what? I go off the beaten path a little bit? Is that what they're suggesting here? This one says... There's this... Oh, this is a side quest. Nope, just a collectible. Resource collecting. That's cool. Okay, I can't do anything with him. I'm going to waltz around the corner here a little bit. Now, it's not 100% scale, because there is a little bit of a map travel-y thing to this. Because you can see the huts, the house, look way smaller than the characters. Oh look, I can roll up the flag. I don't know what that means. Looks like I'm collecting wood here. And more wood. I don't know. I have no idea how similar to Gwent this is, but this is a cool concept. Let's see, clicking on this, resume, load last save, save and quit. Okay. Don't need to do that yet.
They stretched her over a fire. till she told him where she buried her gold.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Jeez.
Rather die than tell him she would. But I know where she kept it. Sit tight. Sketch it out for you.
Oh, congratulations. You found a treasure map. Search the area and you may just find the secret location marked on the map with an X. Okay. Okay, some trees surrounded by a little hut and a little stump. I guess is what we're looking for. I like the art style. It's a cool concept. Hey, here we go. This looks like what we saw on the map. Nice. Loot found. Congratulations, you discovered a card that can be used in the Gwent multiplayer card game. Oh, this is very interesting. This is a one-off story side, like a story-based card game, and Gwent is what, more straight, just multiplayer card battles. I'm gonna have to talk to shout out to my friend Jeff Berry. He thoroughly enjoyed the game Gwent. An obstacle blocks your path. To remove it, you will need to spend some of your resources. Oh dear. Okay, what's the cost? Your Majesty, it seems someone's felled an old oak, which now blocks the road. Unfortunately, our wagons cannot go around it. How do you wish to proceed? Have the loggers sort the matter. Our soldiers should conserve their strength. 25 gold plus 50 card revenue, whatever that is. Or is that wood? Oh, that's wood and gold, okay. Or we can issue taxes to the soldiers and put them to work, which will be a -1 on their, I'm guessing, disposition towards me, and half as much wood. Or I can be a nice, courageous leader, support my troops, and spend the gold. I'm going to spend the gold this time. Yeah, it cost me a pretty penny this time around. I would imagine I'd only want to do that under desperate measures. Like, I would risk a point of reputation with my troops if I was almost out of gold or out of a resource that would otherwise, you know, leave me high and dry. Most interactive objects are marked clearly on your map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you'd best be prepared for anything.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meve charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
Ooh, this might be our first battle, my peeps. Meve was convinced the bandits would flee to the cover of the forest upon realizing their grave mistake. After all, no ordinary bandit would dare attack the retinue of a queen. Yet the strays of Spala were of a different breed. They held nothing sacred. Oh, custom deck and story battle. Okay, start battle, toggle formation, load last checkpoint. Let's start battle. This is our first. Have never been through one. I really like the concept of this game. Makes me wish I had checked out Gwent. Okay, this is the battlefield. You will play your cards on the bottom half, and your opponent will play on the top. Okay, I can see that. I see we're on like at a table setting with a deck facing us. Units can be played on one of two rows, melee or ranged. But remember, the abilities of some cards may be different depending on the row you play them. Okay. A standard battle can last up to 3 rounds. The first to win 2 rounds wins the whole match. Players alternate their turns. During your turn, you can play only one card, but you can use any number of abilities. Ooh. The player who goes first in a match is the same who initiated the battle. In this case, you encountered an ambush, so your opponent will have the first turn. Alright, guys. Alright, he threw down Stray Slinger Human.
An outrage!
The strength of each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. So the 9 and the 12. Okay. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win the round. Some units have armor, armor absorbs a certain amount of damage dealt to the unit.
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Okay, I'm looking at the board here. Most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn more about it, select the card and read its short description. Additional information will appear if you press right trigger on the card. Play any card. Okay. So holding the right trigger. This one has a loyal boost self by 5. Trigger this ability automatically when your leader's ability is used. Okay. Our folk, they feed, our foes, they bleed. Alright, illustration about nice. And then Lyrian Obelisk, Human Blitz. If you deploy him, he damages an enemy by the number of cards on this row, including self. Its reach is 2 points. Trigger this ability when played, and the distance in rows that you can target. Okay, and then the last card. I like that these cards have a... Okay, that one didn't, but this one has an animation to it. That's cool. Count Caldwell, of course. Play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck. Trigger... The dog just peed on him. What? Wow. Okay. That was cool. That was funny. Alright. Let's go back. We've looked at the 3 cards here. Play a copy of each adjacent unit. Damage an enemy by the number of cards in this row. So 3. And he only has 3 power. It's like one little bandit I'm fighting against currently. So I'm going to deploy him and see what happens. Okay, we're going to play that card. The Arbalest ability allows him to deal damage equal to the number of cards on the row where he is played. His ability is activated the moment he is played. Okay. Boom. To end your turn, press Y. Okay. He's in the red. I don't know what that means. Did we get him? Is he dead? Nope. He's playing another card. Whenever an enemy takes damage. Okay. Okay, so I can play him again. Or... I'll throw him up there to see what happens. Let's see.
Salt of the earth, they are, Your Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Okay. Scythemen have the loyal ability. This means that their other abilities are activated every time you use Meave's ability. Okay. Each leader has its own unique ability. To learn what it is, just select the leader. Meave's ability allows her to boost a unit's strength and add armor to it. She can use this ability once every few turns. To use Meave's ability, first select her, then select one of your units. There, Maeve, Longsword Human, boost an ally by 4 and give it 1 armor. Okay. Okay. Let me boost him, the guy that doing the damage. Okay, there's an 11 there.
Dogs.
Alright, and him, he went up because he boosts by 4. You cannot make any more moves. It's time to end your turn. Press Y to hold. Okay. We didn't attack, we just kind of set our guys up. Shoot.
Look out! Seek cover! We are
Slayer,
bombarded!
1 unit, row opposite unit, damage, your turn. Okay. Your opponent's cards also have abilities. Be sure to read their descriptions carefully and adapt your strategy accordingly. Okay, so, oh sweet, okay, I can go over to their cards and literally see what he's done here. So, Astray's Cavalry, whenever an enemy takes damage, boost self by 1. And then Stray's Slinger, move 1 unit to the row opposite this unit and damage it by 1. Okay, those are those 2 cards. And then this guy, also move 1 unit opposite Slayer Slinger. Okay, he had 2 of these in his deck. But the red number 2, I'm not sure what it means. Let's see. And there's empty slots up here and there. Okay. Play any card. I mean... Let's play him up in the field and see what happens here. Count Caldwell's ability allows him to summon from the deck copies of the cards that are adjacent to him. His ability is activated the moment he has played. Okay.
The
Sweet.
strays took tail and run.
Okay,
Yes! Our victory is assured! Sound the horns! May they sing praises of this triumph for ages!
cool. Okay, come on. When you have played all of your cards, the end turn button will turn into a pass button. When you pass, you will not be able to perform any actions until the start of your next turn. To end the last turn of a round, press and hold Y. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of the round will win the round. In the event of a tie, both players will receive a victory point. Well, it looks like they're at 11 and I'm at 46.
The battle's not yet done.
Nice.
It's better to conserve our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive.
Okay. At the beginning of the second and third rounds, each player draws 3 cards from their deck.
Battle formation! Protect the queen!
Okay, the player who won the previous round will play first in the next round. Play any card. Okay, it looks like... it looks like I got 2 of the previous ones, so... We'll play this card. We'll end our turn. We'll let them throw out a card here. Okay, another stray guy. Oh, he damaged me. Dang it. Let's throw him up there.
Arbalist to your command.
I don't know what that just did, but it looks like I helped. Okay, end turn. I took away a damage from him by, I don't know, some kind of absorption or something. Okay, my turn. I'm gonna play him up here. Let's... okay, wait. We got her. Nope, no. Oh, shoot. I did... we'll see what happens. I didn't mean to do that, but we do have the high ground on strength. You've won 2 rounds in a row, which means you are the battle's victor. Congratulations. Sweet!
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Sweet. Yes, victory!
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
Haha. Oh, that was cool. What's this? Oh, more resources. Okay. Alright, we're collecting little spoils of war, if you will. Okay, guys, I'm at the a little over the 20-minute mark. This is really cool. I like the game mechanics. I gotta be honest, I've never played Gwent. And so for that, I'm a little bit ashamed because I know a lot of dear friends of mine really enjoyed it. So the thing I will say about this is I love the art style, the graphical play, the audio is amazing. Of course, this is side project or not, this is produced by CD Projekt Red, the infamous folks who are behind the trilogy of games known as The Witcher. And then also the upcoming Cyberpunk 2077 game, which is highly on my anticipation block. Guys, I love CD Projekt Red. I so far have loved everything they've put out, and this is the first card game, battle game that I've ever tried from them, and I really like it. Another side note, I really like the voice acting, and it's cool because it's got the narrator and the characters talking. It's not just a narrator reading. So, the part about that I like...
I do adore this prospect.
Yes.
The part about that I like is I would love to hear more audiobooks take on that level of quality, like a narrator and then individual character voice acting. I love it. Guys, I'm going to give this game a stamp of play. Absolute play. Check it out. Download it. It just came out this week on Xbox Game Pass. And I would not be against buying it outright, to be honest. So, having said that, guys, thank you for watching. Hit subscribe to keep up to date with all our other first looks, playthroughs, and pop culture podcasts. As always, my gaming nerds, I'll see you on the other side.